Hoping that our stream is able to withstand not great internet access here in the facilities. Coach Mitch with the shout out to all the fans at home today. Mitch and Rowan waving to all their fans out there in the Lady Wild fandom here this morning. Pool play for these first 4 games, with the top 4 seeds playing in place for matches. 1 will play 2 for first place, 3 will play 4 for third place. A bit of a pile up in the standings, a lot of everybody beating everybody, so your Lady Wild has an opportunity to put up 6 out of 8 possible points here in this game. One team has gone undefeated through full play, but a number of others have gone 2-1 yesterday, so a bit of a log jam, making this a pretty important game for point standings as far as place in the game potential. The match gets a little bit complicated, but I think technically our Lady Wild still have an opportunity to make that championship game with a win here this afternoon, but first things first, not to get ahead of ourselves, we will make sure we take care of business here hopefully in this first game and see where we shake out. All right, our warm-up buzzer about to go. Coach Mitch calling the girls in for a final few words. We will have to get this game underway. Bright morning here in the Eastern Food Court. The reflections against the glass. We've got the camera as close as possible. We'll try to cut down on that. You see me walking around and me jumping up and down like an idiot behind the camera. That's just a reflection of the glass of the bright sunshine shining into the atrium of the here. All right, our opening lineup out here for the Lady Wild. Let's see, girls getting it sorted out here. Looks like we will have Rowan out to take the opening faceoff. She'll be flanked by Anara and Lachlan. Annabelle back on D, and once again Berkeley in net. Puck's down, and we're underway here in the first. And that one off the stick. She'll make her way up to center ice. She'll skate in towards net. Oh, Rowan with the quick goal. Lady Wild off to a Lady Wild still with pressure in the offensive zone. Rowan will circle out to center ice. She'll look for a centering out. Look to control that center ice. Now back to Annabelle. Annabelle will try to play that one forward. That shot intercepted. That pass intercepted. Quad Cities will skate that puck to the far boards. They'll send that one into the offensive zone. Anara will pressure. Ice Eagles now behind their own net into the far corner. Rowan will tie up there. Rowan with a centering opportunity. That one finds its way on the Lachlan stick. Lachlan with the bouncer finds traffic out front.
Quad City's now back the other way. Hard shot wide of the net. Rowan will collect off the end boards. Annabelle will now gather behind her own net. That one pops out front. Berkeley will poke check that one out to the corner. Annabelle will continue to pressure behind the net. Now Inara. Inara will send that one up ice. That one will roll slowly all the way to the inboards. Quad Cities will collect behind their own net, immediately pressured by Rowan. Ooh, that one dangerously through the crease, but makes its way all the way through to the far, safely to the far corner. Centering opportunity from Quad Cities, broken up by Laughlin. That'll bring us to the end of the first shift. Izzy will tie up for this race to the puck. She loses an edge and goes down with the Quad Cities skater. Quad Cities look to make their way towards net, tied up by Paisley and Poppy. Paisley will look to clear here. She'll make her way up ice. Oh, good shot opportunity by there, kept out by the Quad Cities goalie. That puck knocked loose, back to Naomi. Naomi looked to play that one forward, onto the stick of Izzy. Ooh, Izzy sends a bouncer just wide of the net. Now Naomi. Naomi to Poppy, and Poppy unable to corral that pass. Back to Paisley. Paisley will look to play forward. That puck knocked loose. Paisley will give chase. Poppy. Poppy will play that one deep. Now Izzy will work out of the far corner. Izzy out front to Naomi. Oh, Naomi unable to gather that bouncing pass. Now the Quad Cities back the other way. Puck broken up at mid-ice. Now Paisley will play that one deep. Paisley behind the Quad Cities net. On the stick of Izzy, loose puck. That one sails wide to the end boards. Izzy will pressure deep. She'll knock that puck loose. Puck loose in the corner. Loose puck at center ice. We battle here. Izzy's got Poppy out front. Oh, Poppy unable to corral that centering pass all the way through to the near boards. Girls work in the near corner. Izzy posted up out front. Puck now back the other way. Quad Cities makes a break. Past one defender. Izzy will force that shot wide. That'll bring us to the end of this shift. Rowan now at center ice. She sends a pass in for Laughlin. Laughlin unable to gather. She'll field that one out of the corner. She'll center again. Rowan will hammer home. Loose puck, open net. Goal! It's your second Lady Wild goal. That is Rowan from Laughlin on the centering pass. Ainsley now behind the Lady Wild net. Annabelle ties up there. Rowan will come away with that puck. With a head of steam up center ice. Goal! Rowan on the breakaway goal. 3-0 your Lady Wild. Quad Cities plays that one deep. Back onto the puck, out loose. Rowan forward. She tripped and goes down. Now Annabelle will battle. That puck will drift softly behind the net. Ainsley will gather there. She'll play that one forward to Laughlin. Laughlin with a steep angle shot. Goalie able to keep that one out. Quads. Quad Cities now back the other way. That backhanded centering attempt knocked loose. Back onto the stick of Rowan. Rowan makes her way into the offensive zone. That pad off the shots of the goalie. Rolling puck at center ice. Annabelle gives chase. She's able to knock that one off the stick of the Ice Eagles. Annabelle picks that pocket. Now all the other way. Up ice. She's center ice. She'll pick hand forward. Up to Rowan. Rowan sends a bouncer through the crease. That'll bring us to the end of the line. Izzy will win this race to the puck. She's got Poppy out front. Now, one centering pass through both Poppy and Anara here to the near corner. Anara will gather there. Anara centers. Izzy out front. Oh, just wide on the trigger opportunity. Now Poppy behind the net. She centers that one. That one goes deep. Paisley pressures at center ice. Paisley breaks up that attempt. Paisley will play that one to the end boards. Izzy steals that puck now back into the offensive zone. Tied up now, puck battle for the puck. Poppy will hammer that one to the near boards. Loose puck here, Poppy will gather. She'll pass, that one will hit a couple Quad City skates. Paisley will now play that puck forward into the offensive zone. Loose puck here at center ice. Paisley once again will challenge there. Paisley now makes her way up center ice. Tip shot just wide. That pass comes out to Izzy. Izzy turns in. That has her attempt broken up. Now again back to the end boards. Poppy will collect there. Poppy now to the far corner. Tied up there. Quad Cities initially comes away with that puck. Looks to make their way up ice. Paisley will look to pressure. Quad Cities loses the handle. Izzy's able to intercept. She's shot attempt blocked there. That'll bring us to the end of that shift. 4 to go here in the first. Lachlan wins this race to the puck. Behind the Quad Cities net. Centering opportunity, nobody home. That puck will roll deep. Annabelle will gather there. She'll skate behind her own net. She'll send that one out to center ice. Quad Cities takes over control from there, sends that back in. That pass gets a couple skates. Lady Wild will send back in. Now onto the stick of Naomi. Naomi sends that one in, projected by a Quad Cities defender. They'll flip that one back out to center ice. Now Lachlan behind her own net. She's pressured there by Quad Cities skater. Makes her way back out to center ice. Tries to play that one deep. Finds the stick of Annabelle. Annabelle pressured immediately. Quad Cities will play it off behind their own net, off the end boards into the near corner. Rowan will hammer that one deep, have it deflected back in. She'll play that one forward, rolling puck into the offensive zone. Quad Cities will clear off the near boards. Rowan will play it deep into the near corner. That puck finds its way behind the net. Quad Cities will gather there. Rockman will peel this puck off the near boards. Onto the stick of the Quad City skaters. Wide shot. Off the end boards, all the way through to the far boards. Rowan will gather there. She'll play deep, up to Lachlan. Lachlan looks to center. That pass broken up, sent back deep by the Ice Eagles. That'll bring us to the end of this line. Izzy will win this race to the puck. She'll center behind the net. Anara gives chase. Now Izzy with this puck out of the corner. Loose puck back into the corner. Izzy will look to play out from there. Still loose puck along the end boards. Now Anara. That centering attempt broken up. Quad Cities now back the other way. Ainsley steps up, causes them to lose the handle initially. Lady Wild send that one back forward. Now Anara will send one deep off the end boards. Centering opportunity onto the stick of Izzy. Izzy not able to get the handle on right away. Steps up. Oh, Izzy! Quad Cities now skate out of their own end. Loose puck here tied up. That one pops loose. Ainsley plays forward. Now up to center ice. Manara with this puck now at center ice. Has that one knocked loose. Now Quad Cities looks to control. Manara will grab that. That'll bring us to the end of the first. Your Lady Wild lead by a score of 4-0 here after the first. Good early morning pressure here from the Lady Wild. I think we're having some microphone troubles in some of my pregame comments, but I was mentioning that the pool at the hotel was technically in service, but actually hotter than the hot tub, so girls not able to spend a ton of time in the pool last night. They all came out looking bright red after just a couple minutes. Maybe not the worst thing in the world. Girls looking pretty fresh this morning. Nice to maybe not spend quite so much energy in the pool after 3 long games today. I was also mentioning in some of the pregame comments, so I believe 9 teams in the C division here in pool play, so first place game and third place games determined by pool play points. I mean, 1 team undefeated after 3 games, and a number of teams going 2-1 yesterday. So a bit of a bottleneck in the point system there to figure out the placement games, but girls looking to do everything they can to control their own destiny here today. 1 tie this morning, opening things up a little bit. So girls hoping that they can keep the pressure on here this morning, and a win here will get them into at least one of the placement games. Here to get the third underway, we have Paisley set to take the opening faceoff. She's flanked by Lachlan and Annabelle. Naomi back on D. Puck's down, we're underway here in the second. Lachlan will control this off the opening faceoff. Challenged right away for that puck. Now Quad Cities enter the Lady Wild zone. Centering opportunity initially broken up by Annabelle, and then that puck sent deep off the end boards by Quad Cities. Lachlan looks to skate that puck out to center ice. She does so. Centering opportunity off the skates of Quad Cities Ice Eagle. That puck now sent deep into the far corner. Naomi will get there before catching an edge. She goes down, loose puck. Paisley battles in the corner. Lady Wild with the substitution on the fly. It looks like Naomi a little shaken up on that hard fall. Puck near here along the near boards. Lady Wild will work that one into the offensive zone. Have that puck knocked loose back the other way. Rowan able to pressure and force that shot wide into the far corner. That puck now up to Lachlan. Lachlan with some room. She makes her way towards net. Sends a bouncer in just wide behind the net. Annabelle gives chase to the near corner. Annabelle looks to center, has that pass attempt broken up. Still loose puck deep in the Quad City zone. They'll play to the far corner. That one will ring out to center ice. Quad Cities will get there. They'll look to center that one, but that one's straight onto the stick of Annabelle. Annabelle not able to initially catch the bouncing pass, but does clear out and makes her way out to center ice. Plays that one forward to Paisley. Paisley now deep into the near corner. Puck now tied up along the near boards. That'll bring us to the end of that shift. Quad Cities will win this race with the puck. Send a bouncing puck in on net. Berkeley able to cover and freeze. Rowan will now make her way up ice. That puck deflected to the far boards. Puck battle deep. That one's missing all the way the length of the ice. Ainsley will look to collect and play that one back deep. That pass attempt deflected by Quad Cities. They make their way in deep in the Lady Wild zone. Centering opportunity there. Rebound. That rebound opportunity blocked by Rowan. Izzy will collect off the far boards. She sends that one in just off the side of the cage. Quad City skater has that net broken up. Now a loose puck. Puck now behind the Lady Wild net, now to the far corner. Izzy will play that one up the boards, bouncing puck past the stick of Poppy. Rowan will look to gather there. She'll make her way back through center ice, cutting to the middle. That shot attempt wide, off the end boards. Poppy will look to gather that rebound opportunity. Has that centering attempt broken up? Puck now behind the Lady Wild net into the far corner. Ainsley will look to collect there. Rolling puck, unable to get much on it. That one sent back into the corner. Centering attempt on net. Berkeley will cover for the freeze. Poppy will now skate this puck. She'll pass that one up all the way through to the end boards. That'll bring us to the end of the shift. Lachlan now with this puck off the boards. Makes her way to the Quad Cities net. Has that one forced behind. Loose puck out to center ice. Paisley will look to try to play that forward. Unable to get a handle. Quad Cities now back into the Lady Wild zone. That one sent in front of the net. Berkeley will paddle that one all the way out to center ice. Annabelle collects there. She'll play back to Lachlan. Lachlan sends in a bouncer off the end boards. Annabelle will look to gather there. Centering opportunity there. Oh, Lachlan unable to corral that pass. Still loose pucks. Lachlan will center. That puck played forward by the Quad Cities, but not deep enough, and Lachlan will regain control. Puck now into the far corner. Renara battles there. That one hammered hard by the Quad Cities. Now out into the Lady Wild zone. Paisley will gather there. She'll look to make her way up ice. She'll send that one deep. Lachlan now behind the Quad Cities net. Out to center ice. Paisley will try to play forward. Quad Cities will send that one into the Lady Wild zone in the far corner. Paisley will collect behind the Lady Wild net. She'll look to make her way up ice. That pass into the skates of the Quad Cities goal. Skater onto the stick of Annabelle. Now to Lachlan. Puck now in the near corner. Quad Cities plays that one deep. Paisley pressures there. Quad Cities will play off the end board behind the Lady Wild net, bringing us to the end of the shift. 6 to go here in the second. Izzy with the puck on her stick out to center ice. Sends it a bouncing puck off a post. That one bounces wide. Oh, Ainsley fans on that attempt. Quad Cities back to the direction. Point blank shot. Oh, off a post. Lady Wild lucky that one hits a post and stays out, keeping this game 4-0. Puck now here along the near boards in the Quad City zone. They gain control and look to exit the other way. Berkeley able to keep that shot out. Izzy now with the puck looks to exit the zone. She makes her way to center ice. Centering opportunity caught in the skate of a Quad City skater. Quad City's now back the other direction. Knocked off by Ainsley. Naomi looks to chip that forward. Bit of a puck battle here. That one sent wide. All the way to the far corner. Ainsley will give chase. She'll play that one forward to Poppy. Quad Cities here with a chance. That one right on net. Berkeley able to make the save. Izzy will now skate this puck. She'll play that one forward to Poppy. Poppy collects near the end boards. Behind the net. Centering opportunity. Nobody home. Back to Ainsley. Ainsley will send that one back out to center ice along the far boards. Poppy will tie up there. That'll bring us to the end of the line. 4 to go here in the second. Rowan collects that one off the boards, makes her way to center ice, sends it deep. Has Lachlan right out front. Lachlan unable to corral. Now Lachlan behind the Quad Cities net. Finds Rowan. Rowan spins and shoots. Not able to make that one through traffic. Puck now all the way into the far corner. Annabelle will collect. She'll play that one back out to center ice. Now Rowan with this puck. Makes her way to center ice. Cuts to center. Plays forward. Nobody home. Annabelle will collect that. She'll send it back the other direction. Quad Cities in returns. A bit of a volley here. Now into the near corner. Annabelle with a good hard centering pass all the way past a bunch of skaters. Finds Lachlan out at center ice. Lachlan with a bouncing shot. Loose puck. Goal! I believe that was Rowan with the tip from Lachlan. Lady Wild immediate pressure again. Ooh, that shot just wide. Manara collecting the near corner. Quad Cities back through center ice. That centering attempt broken up by Rowan. Now puck in the far corner. She's skated behind her own net. She'll lose the handle there. Loose puck behind the net. Quad Cities centering attempt. Caught up at a skate. Puck still loose behind the net. Lachlan will collect there. She'll go down and lose the handle. Now Quad Cities back down the line. Centering attempt. Finds a Quad City skater. They'll circle in front of the net. That one's backhanded wide. That'll bring us to the end of that shift. 2 to go. Final shift here of the second period. Paisley will win this race. Quad Cities looks to make their way through center ice. They cut, work their way out middle. Now one off the skate here to the near board. Naomi plays that one tough up the ice. Puck now behind the Lady Wild net. Izzy will look to collect there. She's got some room, so look to skate. Loses the handle. Quad Cities makes their way to the front of the net. That is broken up by Naomi. Loose puck near center ice into this couple Lady Wild skates. Naomi will play that one deep. Quad Cities now with some pressure. That shot in on goal. Berkeley will cover and save. Izzy will skate this puck. She'll send that one deep off the end boards. Quad Cities will collect. Oh, pressured by Paisley. Lady Wild just net for pressure, sending that one back in a couple times. Now out to center ice. Quad Cities comes back. That shot broken up by Izzy, forced wide. Loose puck out front. Naomi able to get a stick on that one. Izzy send that one deep on net. That'll bring us to the end of the second. Your Lady Wild lead by a score of 5-0 here after 2. Good sustained pressure from your Lady Wild here. You can see just at the bottom of your screen. We're behind the bench this morning, so Coach Mitch has the girls in here, drawing a few notes on the whiteboard. Not quite sure how well you can see through the reflections on the screen there, but some quite creative drawing by Coach Mitch this morning. Big smile on the coaches' faces of the Lady Wild, off to a great start here in this first game this morning. telling the girls 1 period to go. Let's close this out. Second criteria for tiebreakers, as I mentioned, pool play pretty bottled up, is goals against is the second tiebreaker criteria after head-to-head play. So continuing to keep as many goals out of the net as possible becomes equally as important to the win here today as we look to potentially go to that tiebreaker criteria to look at where the girls end up in placement medaling games. Third period underway. That shot in by Lachlan on net. Quad Cities will freeze. We'll look for the reset. They'll play that one up ice. Rowan will chase the near boards. So evade one defender and make her way up. Has that puck knocked loose. Now Quad Cities back the other direction. Loose puck here at center ice. Now along the near boards. Pops into the Lady Wild zone. Quad Cities will look to collect off the boards. They'll skate that one down the goal line. Pressured by Rowan. That knocks that one off the stick. Puck loose again off the Lady Wild end board. Centering opportunity. Intercepted by Poppy. Sent back here to the near corner. Rowan will collect here. Poppy now at center ice. So look for that centering attempt. Finds Lachlan, but Lachlan caught up in a bunch of traffic right away. Quad Cities now up the middle. Annabelle will pressure. She'll knock that off the stick. Quad Cities sends in a shot just wide off the end boards. And that one played out to the far boards by Ice Eagles. Rowan will collect there. She'll make her way up net, send that one just wide. Quad Cities will cover for the freeze and the reset. They'll now look to skate out of their own zone. Rowan with the break up there at center ice. And that puck then sent deep by the Ice Eagles. Well, Annabelle will collect there. She'll send that one deep. That pass intercepted. That one sent down the goal line. Berkeley able to cover and freeze. That'll bring us to the end of this shift. Izzy looks to win this race to the puck. Her centering attempt broken up. Loses track of that puck. Along the boards, now Quad Cities back the other way. Send that one on a steep angle shot down the goal line. Berkeley able to cover and freeze. Izzy will look to skate. So get tied up along the boards at center ice, and she'll send that one deep into the near corner. Now Naomi along the boards. That centering attempt all the way wide to the Lady Wild zone in the near corner. Paisley will look to gather there. She'll skate that one behind her own net. Ooh, she overskates that puck. Dangerous opportunity. Quad Cities back out front. Sends that one. Got broken up by Paisley, sent wide. Dribbling puck through the crease. Berkeley able to keep the first attempt out. A second attempt, poke check. Naomi will play this one deep. A little bit of a scare there in front of the net. Izzy able to pick the pocket here out front. Now into a puck battle. Has that one knocked loose to the boards. And Nara will send deep. Quad Cities makes their way up ice. Izzy breaks up this centering opportunity. Just plays that one deep. That'll bring us to the end of that shift. Annabelle wins that race off the board. So you got centering opportunity. Lachlan on the doorstep. High shot off the goal. Looks for a wraparound. Finds Annabelle out front. Annabelle sends that one back in wide. Loose puck behind the Quad Cities goal. Rowan will look to collect there. Tries to force her way out front. Has that puck knocked loose. Annabelle will collect. Bouncing high shot off the chest of a defender Now to the far corner. Rowan will collect once again. She'll work her way out to center ice. She'll send that one out front. She has Annabelle with the backhand opportunity. That one goes just wide. Centering opportunity. Annabelle unable to corral. Ainsley will step up and play that one. Out of the stick, Lachlan. Ooh, Lachlan has Annabelle out front. Annabelle not quite able to catch. So that one will go to the near corner. Rowan will play that one back through. Now Lachlan in the near corner. Lachlan will center again. No one home all the way through. Rowan will give chase. Lachlan wins this puck battle. Looks to make her way up ice. He tries to use Annabelle for a screen, but hits a couple legs on that shot opportunity. Ainsley pressures here. Forces this centering attempt wide. She'll collect behind her own net. Or she'll play that one forward. Ooh, Quad City stick onto the side of the cage. Now Rowan will look to make her way up ice. Goal! Annabelle providing a really nice screen there, taking both the defender and the goalie's eyes, allowing Rowan to tuck that one in the near post. Here, Lady Wild now leads 6-0. That'll bring us to the end of this shift. Poppy gives chase. She'll hammer that one deep. Now Izzy will chase. Izzy will play it behind the net. That one sent in wide by Quad Cities, now behind the Lady Wild net. They'll look to circle, have that shot broken up. Izzy chips that one forward, now to herself. She'll skate. Has that broken up at center ice. That one sent in, Naomi able to send back the other direction. Quad Cities will circle. They lose an edge and go down. Have that one kicked wide by Berkeley. Loose puck behind the Lady Wild net. Inara will look to gather. Quad Cities comes away with that one. Here to the near side. Naomi pressures out to center ice. Izzy will block that shot. Now Poppy chips up to the middle. She'll play that one forward. Chip to the near corner by the Quad Cities. Puck at center ice. That one's gathered by Naomi. Naomi tries to pass up. Now Inara. Inara to Poppy. Poppy takes a stick to the skates and goes down. Now Inara will look to collect. She goes down hard. Naomi pressures this attempt. Ooh, backhand attempt just wide by Quad Cities. Izzy will just backhand that one out to center ice. Poppy collects off the boards at center ice. She'll look to center. Out to Naomi. That'll bring us to the end of the shift. 4 to go here in the third. Puck now sent wide all the way here to the near corner. Quad Cities will collect this one. They'll look to center. That centering attempt broken up by a few Lady Wild skaters. Bounces out to center ice. Quad Cities regains control. Steep angle shot through the crease. Nobody home. Now to the near corner. Now Lachlan behind her own net. She was pressured. She'll skate past one defender. All the way to the length of the ice into the Quad City zone. Sends a bounce through the crease. Nobody home. Annabelle here. Able to punch that one through up to Paisley. Paisley has that one knocked off her stick. Now back to Annabelle. Quad City sends that one deep. Off the end boards. Now behind the Lady Wild net. Puck now tied up along the far boards at center ice. Paisley will pressure as Quad City skates behind their own net. They'll play that one out to center. Overskate that puck. Rowan will play it deep off the end boards. Quad Cities will just backhand deep all the way out to center ice to the far boards. Lockman will gather there. She'll send that one forward. Initially onto the stick of the Quad City skater. They'll send that one in. Oh, good save by the Quad Cities goalie, able to keep that shot attempt out. Puck now tied up in the Quad City zone in the far corner. Rowan out front. Not sure. Looks like that one was waved off. Looked like it was in the top corner. Not sure what's there. 2 to go here in the third. This will be our final shift of the game. That one played deep into the Quad City zone. Quad Cities looks to make their way up ice. Now at center ice. That one popped loose. Berkeley with the initial save. Rebound out front. Berkeley will play that one deep. Out to Izzy. Izzy will look to make her way up ice. She'll shovel that one deep. Puck now deep in the Quad City zone. They'll control behind their own net. Centering attempt, Quad Cities broken up. Izzy will just backhand that one right back up ice. Now Inara. Quad Cities now back the other direction. That one sent in on the stick of Izzy. Izzy will bounce that one off one defender and then send it again deep. Puck now tied up here along the near boards at center ice. 45 to go. Lady Wild look to dig that puck out of the near corner in the Quad City zone. That one comes out to center. Izzy will step up. Izzy at center ice just sends a bouncing puck wide of the net. That one sent back into the Quad City zone. Quad City defender fans on that attempt. Plays it past their own goalie. Loose puck here. Poppy gives chase. She'll send that one behind the net. 5 to go. That'll bring us to the end of the third. Your Lady Wild will get the shutout for a score of 6-0. Great game to start this Sunday morning by your Lady Wild, both in terms of the win and the shutout. Both important in terms of points and pool placement when it comes to tiebreakers. So good game for your Lady Wild here. Not quite sure exactly where we'll shake out in placement games, but we will get that posted as soon as we can to know what time we play here. I believe, assuming they make one of the 2 placement games, that game I believe will be at 1:30, but we'll get that posted here shortly. Thanks, and hopefully see you then.